be with you.
Yeah.
That's right. Wednesday, May 4th, 2016. My son left for school today in full costume.
For what?
Because on the 4th of May, they let the kids dress up like their favorite Star Wars characters.
And what was he?
He was Kylo Ren, the newest, yes, Kylo Ren.
Oh, wow.
So he went with his big, you know, he's got the lightsaber and the helmet and the whole thing.
So you can sit in class with it? I would love that.
I think they make them, once classes begin, they make them take it off. It's more for, like, recess and stuff. But my daughter was like, I can't believe I have to be at the bus stop with you.
Because I'm saying, imagine you let them wear that in class. I wouldn't learn nothing that day. They hear some snoring coming from behind that man. Be knocked out. But that's good, though. I like that.
Isn't that
cool? The kids show a little expression.
Little expression in the class.
So how are you doing?
I'm great. How about you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. And a lot of stuff in the news today.
Oh.
And
we're going right to the news.
Yeah,
okay.
you know, because this is big, I guess. Ted Cruz dropped out.
I know. Did you watch last night?
Yeah,
Did you watch all the returns come in?
Yeah, Ted Cruz dropped out. Donald Trump is the last of the Mohicans. But
John Kasich has not dropped out yet.
Kasich is not gone yet. But also Bernie Sanders won Indiana, which is a big surprise for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But I just love the papers here. Our papers are so creative on the covers.
Oh, yeah.
And they go, you know, this is one, can you believe it? The nominee. But
guys, he co-hosts here sometimes, okay? So we have basically a direct line to the White House if he's the president. I mean, I think.
Good luck with that.
In my head.
And this one I saw, and I was like, man, I guess this is a play on Prince's, one of Prince's songs, Dearly Beloved, we are gathered here today to mourn the GOP. And I'm like, wow, wow, wow. But it's a big deal that Trump is still there. And like you said, Kasich hasn't dropped out, but Cruz has dropped out, which seemed to be his biggest nemesis throughout this whole event, throughout the whole
I was watching
White House run
last night on the news, and they were saying that Marco Rubio still has more delegates than John Kasich, even though he's dropped out a while ago. So it's really, he's at quite a deficit.
Yeah.
But, he was saying that he was saving his resources for the convention. So I don't know, we'll see how that goes. And then with Hillary and Bernie, I think that because the race was close and it's not a winner-take-all state, they got to split the delegates. Is that correct? I'm not sure how many delegates were awarded to each, but it was fascinating to watch last night, the returns as they came in, because Donald Trump was declared the winner right away, and it took several hours between Hillary and Bernie going back and forth, trading off on the lead.
But it's very interesting. I swear this is the longest this process has ever seemed to me. I don't know about you guys, but we've been watching this forever.
Yeah.
This is like watching a movie, and you're like, okay, it's got to be near the end. And then you realize
it's not even begun. Guess what? It hasn't begun yet.
I know.
This is the thing. It's like when the trailers to the movie are 17 hours long, and you're rushing to get there because you're afraid you're not going to get a seat, and you realize there's still 2 more hours of trailers before the movie starts.
Yeah.
So that's basically what's happening here. But it's been fascinating to watch. It's gotten my kids really interested in politics in a way that they haven't been in the past.
Just like Hamilton has gotten everybody interested in
Hamilton.
And that stuff.
Hamilton got a record 16 nominations yesterday, everybody. We're very excited about that.
But very well-deserved 16 nominations.
Yeah. It's going to be I think it'll be a great Tonys this year. There's so many beautiful productions and interesting productions, and they were talking about past Tonys where they've had like huge nominating blocks, like the producers and Billy Elliot from the producers from 2001 and Billy Elliot both got 15 nominations, and then a company from 1971, Spamalot from 2005, and 2011's The Book of Mormon all got 14 nominations, which is a lot. That's really a lot, and it's great. It's a great year for Broadway.
Won out of their I wonder how many actually won. We don't know. I'm just wondering myself.
No, it doesn't say in this article.
It's not in the paper. I'm just wondering myself.
I don't know. But, you know, I wanted to mention that Daniel Day Kim started his run on The King and I last night. So don't forget about that also over at Lincoln Center. That's very exciting.
Nice guy.
Greatest guy.
Very talented guy.
Greatest guy. So here's something interesting I did yesterday. I had a track meet up at a school in Westchester. And if you are a parent of a kid that runs spring track, you know that there's nothing as unpleasant as spring track in the Northeast in the spring because it is winter. And it's freezing and it's raining. And we're standing there waiting for Michael to run. And my husband says to me, "Kelly, is that Bradley Cooper?" Right? The movie star Bradley Cooper. And I think, what would he be doing here? So I look up, and even though I don't see well, and I don't see well, I can recognize the silhouette of B. Coops. And I said, I think you're right. And so I start theorizing, what is he doing here? Why is he here? Maybe he's doing a movie on, you know, track moms. I don't know.
Good luck.
It becomes too cold for me to stick around, and I decide to go sit in the car and wait for Michael's event because I'm freezing. And while I'm in the car, I start texting my girlfriends like, so Bradley Cooper's at my son's sporting event. Who's at your son's sporting event? And as I'm doing that, guess who knocks on the window of the car? I take the phone and I literally am like...
And the phone had confetti in it, too.
Yeah, and the phone had confetti in it because I was so afraid that somehow, he could see that I was typing the words.
I mean, I feel like I'm at a Beyonce concert. Wind is blowing. What's going on?
Dude, now you're not going to know what to do. You can hand me, thank you. Thanks, that's okay.
Don't worry, Jillian, we're not going to get you on TV.
Thank
we know
you.
you like to remain anonymous.
Anyway, though, isn't that the most exciting
thing? So what happened? He knocked on the window. You can't stop at he knocked on the window.
No,
I'm like, well, what else?
I tossed my phone because I didn't want him to know that I was texting my girlfriends like, Bradley Cooper is here. You know, get here. So I got out of the car and acted like everything was perfectly normal. And I said, what are you doing here? Shooting a movie or something?
What was he doing?
His friend, Oliver Platt, the movie star, who has a daughter who runs track and was running track there.
That's cool for him to just go and try. That's cool.
Very exciting. Yeah, he's supportive. So, but I could hear the teenage girls going crazy. They were like, they got a Snapchat with Bradley Cooper. They got a Snapchat. So they were very excited about that.
Well, Bradley didn't know you were texting about him yesterday. He sure figured it out now.
No, he doesn't. I'm convinced he didn't. He does not watch this show. He's sleeping right now. I'm convinced he's sleeping. It was very exciting, though. That was a very exciting, you know, when you're like in the middle of a high school track meet, you're not expecting movie stars to show up.
That is true.
Yeah.
And you know, it's funny, yesterday, I went to Yogi Berra Museum yesterday out in Montclair, New Jersey. And I'm out there, and I met his, I saw his son, and I met his granddaughter. And I reminded them that 14 years ago, when I turned 30, Yogi, he drove me to my 30th birthday party at his museum. He surprised me because he was part of the surprise. He said, Michael, I would love for you to come to my museum and speak to some kids. And I said, okay, of course. So I get in the car, I go with Yogi and his wife. They take me there. It was a big surprise. Carmen, yeah, the big surprise party. And I'm telling the grandkids about that yesterday, and one of them says, I'm glad you made it. And I'm like, what? She goes, he was like clipping curbs and mailboxes back then. And I'm like, maybe somebody should have vetted Yogi out before they let him drive me to my birthday party.
They're fine.
Yeah. They were like, then I said, well, how long? 14 years ago? Yeah, he was just hitting curves back then. He was okay.
I miss them a lot. They were really good friends with Willie and Gretchen, and you know, such lovely people. Always just the nicest. You know, you can't believe you're sitting next to Yogi Berra, and he happens to be the nicest man on the planet.
The nicest man in the world with all the yogiisms. Like, if you come to a fork in the road, take it. And the reason that he said that is because where he lives, if you're going to his house, there's a fork in the road. No matter which way you take it, you still have to take a left to get to his house. So it was like, when you come to a fork in the road, just take it. Yeah. But if you come to my house to eat, don't take my fork.
You've added on to that.
I've added on to it.
That's very good.
Because I got friends like that. You know who you are.
Very, very good.
We got some Michaelism.
Right. That's right. So I saw this in the news, and I thought maybe some of the women here would be interested in this because I also get lazy about my feet sometimes. I mean, summertime, you know, you're wearing open-toed shoes, so you have to step up your pedicure game. But in Japan, this Japanese fashion company have come up with something that is so time-saving.
Really?
It is pantyhose with a pedicure built in. Yeah, that's it. Now again, I have to say that for my toes, this might not necessarily work because
if I see somebody with that, I'm going to let you know, because that's just wrong.
Very, very time-consuming. I also don't know that I want to wear. I mean, how do you even wear sandals?
Sandals
with them? I guess they make them for
they
sandals
fit over
as well.
Each particular toe, it looks like it's not like a regular.
I just don't know that I want to wear hose in the summer. You know, that tends to be my hose-free time.
Yeah, that's kind of, they come up with anything. You know, they'll sell those. They'll sell them. They'll make money off that. Well,
guess what? They're going to be, so a full pair cost $13, and the knee-length version is $11. I would go for the full pair at that point.
Yeah,
right?
extra $2.
Get the full leg for the extra $2.
Yeah, why not?
Right? Yeah.
Go all the way. Now, how much do you work out? How long are your workouts?
It depends. It depends on the day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mine's just about an hour.
I mean, I average about an hour. Sometimes it's an hour and a half. Sometimes it's 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Depends.
Well, I think we're both wasting a lot of time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I read this yesterday. It made me crazy.
Yeah, it makes me crazy. New York Times article that says, if you do 1 minute of arduous exercise, it's comparable to 45 minutes of gentler sweating.
Done.
So if you're kind of working out gently sweating for 45 minutes, you could just go in there for a minute and get it over with. But then I just wouldn't work out because I'd be too mad that I got all dressed up to work out and it only took a minute. Not even worth getting dressed for. But what is arduous workout?
What if you do an arduous workout for 45 minutes?
Then you'll probably just waste away because there's nothing you left. I mean, at 45 minutes of arduous exercise, you do that. I can't do that. Yeah. I'm not built for that.
Well, but you have a naturally good body. Some of us have to work harder. So I have to try harder.
No, believe me, I am working hard. My dad made a bet with me when I retired. He said, son, you're going to gain 10 pounds a year. And I was like, way to have faith in your son, Pops. Well,
but a lot of former football players, really, when they stop playing, their bodies break down and it becomes very easy for them. I mean, you've seen it 1,000. Don't act like I'm telling you new information.
I'm laughing.
You've seen where they pack on the pounds. And
I'm just picturing a few of my ex-teammates. That's why I'm laughing.
Very unhealthy.
Because some of these guys, I mean, I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to do it. But some guys, you cannot eat like you're playing football when you don't exercise like you're playing football.
That's right.
And then when you see a guy who's already 300-something pounds when he plays, and when he's done, you got to, like, slow it down. You got to work out. You got to watch your diet. But I got to say, nowadays, there's so many guys who are so big, and then I see them, I don't recognize these guys.
Right.
They've lost so much weight, and they've gotten such incredible shape.
Oh, you mean former players?
Former players, yeah. Like offensive linemen, these guys were like 320 strong, bench press 500-600 pounds. Next thing you know, you see this guy, and he's smaller than me.
Right.
He's like, I'm 235. I'm going, really? I mean, when you played, your head was at least 200 pounds, you know?
There's a fascinating article. I don't know if anybody read it. It was, I want to say, Sunday's New York Times. It's an article about, they studied contestants of The Biggest Loser, and they followed them for
after the fact. Yeah.
And they did all of these metabolic studies on them, and the body literally fights to put the weight back on. It fights you every step of the way. And they say that your metabolic burning rate slows down when you've lost and they said you could start at a weight of being obese, a regular weight, or even underweight. And if you deliberately lose weight quickly, your metabolic rate drops to the point where it doesn't recover. It doesn't bounce back. So you will always, your body always fights against yourself to put that weight back on.
Because your metabolism. That's
Even if you're underweight and they were studying all these different metabolic rates on people. It was a fascinating, fascinating article.
I'm just gonna go get a pizza.
Yeah. Get the pizza.
Pizza for everybody. Don't fight it. You gotta live.
That's what I just said. I was like, get the pizza within the pizza. Yeah.
Yeah, pizza in a box with a lot of garlic. That's what that was yesterday.
Yes.
Woo, had a lot of garlic. All right, we got your confetti wand back.
My phone.
I'm gonna call it a confetti stick. I don't know why. I almost called it a wand.
It is a wand.
I know, but I don't know why. I always mess this up. I don't know why. It's so simple. I always screw it up. And our dancer, she's ready.
Her family's really ready. They're really ready.
But you're going to have to wait just one more quick second because we do have a big show for you guys. We have some superstars here today.
Hey, Jeremy Renner's here.
Yeah. And how do you say it?
Carrie and Inaba.
Carrie and Inaba here.
Love Carrie.
And it's time for our new trivia game we started this week called Spring Skies Travel Trivia.
I know a Jersey girl when I see one from Saddlebrook, New Jersey. That's Caitlin Riches. Yep. Caitlin, that was awesome.
Thank you very much.
That was really good. I mean, that was Tony, which I love that song. But you know somebody's a good dancer. When she started dancing, I'm talking to myself, like, oh, get it, girl.
Yeah. That was like, yes. You're probably not old enough to remember In Living Color, but the Fly Girls. That was like Fly Girl style.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well done, Caitlin. Well done. Let's say hello to Nick Cavello from Hamburg, New York. Hello, Nick. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning, Nick. I love your picture.
Well, you know, it's a selfie gone bad.
I'd say it's a selfie gone right.
I say it's a selfie that scares me half to death. But you know what, Nick, what did you do last night, my man?
I went to see Hamilton. I'm in New York City right now.
Oh.
Right down the street from you at the Crown Plaza, and it was an excellent show.
Nice.
Hey, Nick, you want to hear something funny? They were holding open casting calls for Hamilton, and somebody, one of the news reporters that was covering it, said that they have a better chance of becoming a member of Hamilton than getting a ticket to Hamilton.
We got ours about 8 months ago.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We hope you enjoyed it. We're going to spin the wheel. Maybe you can win a trip that you can enjoy as well, okay? Okay. I love it.
We're obsessed with you.
Yes.
Oh, my God. This is a new prize. The Gates Hotel in Key West, Florida.
Nice.
That sounds fancy.
Relaxing.
That sounds very nice.
Oh, Nick, check it out. Do you feel like a king, Nick? Because you would spend 7 days and 6 nights in a king suite. It includes a sunset sail. I'm assuming that he will return at some point. Okay. Bicycle rentals for 2, and the trip is provided in part by Hotels.com. It's a prize valued at $4,500. You have 20 seconds and only one guess, Nick. Good luck.
Okay.
All right, Nick, here we go, my friend. On yesterday's show, we talked with actor Morris Chestnut. What food did Morris say he binged on?
Frosted Flakes.
You got it. We're going to Key West.
Congratulations. You and a guest will enjoy a 7-day and 6-night escape from everyday life at Key West's liveliest lifestyle hotel, the Gates Hotel. The Gates Hotel Key West offers an intimate setting that invites guests to celebrate the island's colorful history and creative spirit. Mixing contemporary design with retro Floridian flair, the Gates Hotel features 100 guest rooms, a lively pool bar and lounge scene, regionally inspired tapas, and more. Your price is valued at approximately $4,500.
Hey, Nick, congratulations.
Oh, thanks. I'm just delighted. I'm thrilled.
I mean, first tickets to Hamilton, now this trip. It's too much good fortune for one man. Now you get to help make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who will receive 8 place settings of American-made fine china from Lenox, valued at more than $500. So please pick a number between 1 and 228.
Number 3.
Number 3. There we go. Hey, Nick, congratulations. Enjoy your trip to Key West. Congratulations, young lady. Everybody stay right there when we come back. Superstar Jeremy Renner will be here.
Still ahead on Live from Dancing with the Stars, Carrie and Inaba. We'll open up Kelly and Michael's inbox. And coming up next, Jeremy Renner.
Robert Downey Jr. will be here.
Yes. And from So You Think You Can Dance, Jason Derulo will be here as well.
And we will celebrate Cinco de Mayo with a recipe from Food Network star Marcela Valladolid. Yes, Valladolid.
You know what?
Easy for me to say.
No, I'm glad that wasn't me who had to say it, because I would have messed that up. That was good.
Now, he's no stranger to blockbuster movies. As one of Hollywood's most talented and diverse actors, please welcome Jeremy Renner. Hi, I like this suit.
Thank you.
Looking handsome. Looking sharp.
Good to see you guys.
Oh, you too, man. You too.
Awesome.
And you know what I found? You are a man of so many interests, right?
Yes.
Is this mine?
That's yours.
You're a man of so many interests, and I was so fascinated by this because before you were an actor, you were a musician.
Yes.
And
What'd you play?
Yeah.
I started playing drums, and then I wanted to write songs, so I learned piano and guitar. Because also I was broke as an actor, so I didn't have electricity. So you don't have to plug in a guitar or a piano. So that's why when I learned to play music.
So you taught yourself all of this?
Yeah.
So you just have a natural gift.
I was just self-taught, yeah. I don't know, I guess.
Do you still work on music now?
Yeah, I took a break for like 5-6 months and recorded an album, really. And I'm just trying to decide if I want to release it or not.
Why not?
Oh, come on, release it.
I do music for myself, and maybe I'll let my mom listen to it or something. I don't know. But maybe I release it, I'm not sure.
Would you let us listen to it, and then we'll tell you?
Maybe I would. I'm not sure yet.
You should do it.
Yeah,
Take
maybe.
a chance.
We have an ear. We've been known to break acts around here.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So now, you're also way into real estate.
Yeah, that's kept me busy.
So how many homes have you renovated now? Because you like to buy and flip, right?
26.
Yeah, 26. Yeah, I know you did like 8.
I did 8.
Yeah.
And I love it. It's an addiction, actually.
It is, yeah.
But you do everything. Not only do you renovate, you decorate.
Yeah, all of it. It's kept me, you know. I mean, I did it all through, I think the last one I did was the one I'm living in now, but there was a time where, you know, even like during the Hurt Locker, it got nominated for Academy Award, but I would live in the houses while I would do them. I don't know if you did that.
Right. I hated it, but I did.
Yeah, I did it. It's terrible, because you save a lot of money doing that, and I remember I had to, like, because I had no running water, no electricity, and, you know, so I had to go brush my teeth at Starbucks or something.
Before you went to the Academy Award?
Yeah, I have to, like, literally go get dressed in the tux and then go literally like, guys, can you pull over? I got to brush my teeth at the Starbucks.
That's
in
so
the limo.
crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah. But, you know, it's a life.
I was also told, it was so fun, we were reading your notes, and it says that you and Jennifer Lawrence aren't just co-stars. You recently found out that you're somehow related. Is that
Apparently
true?
so, yeah. I mean, I don't know what, some show or something.
23andMe, I think it's called.
Is that what it is? Yeah. All I know is like somehow, some way that we're cousins. So I'm like, thank God we never hooked up.
Can you imagine?
I'm glad we didn't hook up or anything, because that'd be weird.
Can you imagine? That would be amazing. That's straight out of a soap opera.
Yeah.
I love it. How's your daughter, by the way?
Baby's good. She just turned 3.
Oh.
And, so I started a little a camp for her in the backyard. I pitched some tents for a bunch of kids and jumpers and trampolines. And I built it's a little picnic we're having.
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't care about me. She had a show she's watching.
But you know what I love about you, man? You took time off really to spend a lot of time with your daughter.
That's the most important thing to me. If you get in the way of my daughter, then I'm going to take you down.
I'm not going to get
Not
in
you.
the way. Okay, thank you.
But yeah, it's the most important thing in my life. And then so I try to every decision I make is about her.
Such a nice age, too, 3.
It's a lovely
age,
really lovely age, yeah.
So are you going to work this summer, or are you taking time off?
I'm going to, well, I mean, I'm working, but not filming. I have a movie that I just produced that I'm not in with a production company with my buddy Don Hanfield, and it's called The Founder that Michael Keaton's in.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's about McDonald's, Ray Kroc.
Right,
yeah, exactly. So it's a really interesting story that we're really proud of. So
is this the first film you're producing?
Well, no, I mean, we did Kill the Messenger with the company as well, but The Founder we're really proud of and can't wait for it to come out. It's really interesting.
Man of many talents.
Yeah. We have to take a commercial break. We're going to come right back. We're with Jeremy Renner from Captain America Civil War. Jeremy, that's a scene. That's a scene from Captain America Civil War.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen it.
I know, he just said, he goes, I haven't seen this yet. I was like, okay, well, you're very good in it.
But where does this film pick up?
Essentially, it's like Avengers 2.5, I think. It comes off of, our last Avengers, and my character in particular went to retire, be back with the kids, back on the farm, and have a normal life. And I think he got bored of retirement. I think he tried golf. And he was just, hole-in-one after hole-in-one. I think it's,
He's too perfect.
I think, he just couldn't miss. So, and then, he owed a debt to Scarlet Witch. That's what this scene's about, because her brother saved my life in the last Avengers, Pietro, who died. And then Cap called, said, need our help. Let's go.
And, of course, Hawkeye shoots a bow and arrow.
Yes.
Did you have to take archery lessons?
Yes, yeah, I got pretty good with the bow and arrow, but it's different than with Hawkeye stuff.
Right.
It's a superhero stuff. Yeah, he's doing no looks and lunging and shooting, and and also on set you can't really use a real bow and arrow because the arrow has to go somewhere.
Yeah, it could hurt somebody.
Yeah, it's usually to the cameraman or something. So I can't.
It could hit craft service, and then it's all bets are off.
Exactly.
Suit of armor.
Exactly.
But usually when you do movies, you don't see the same cast and the same crew.
Yeah,
but in this movie, you get a chance to, because you all seem to kind of travel with each other. But is it great when you can see everybody and get back together to do something like that?
It's the best part about doing these movies. I mean, I love the physical stunts and all that sort of part of it, but it's not super challenging as an actor. But I mean, good God, it's so fun to be around Downey and the crew. I mean, it's so much fun because I love them all very much. And then there's some new people that come on, and I think there's a weird thing because we all dress up and make believe, and we're like, this is our job. We're doing this is our, we just have this sort of like sense of love for each other, just in admiration.
I would think it would be like a pack of siblings getting to go to a slumber party.
Yeah, not a lot gets done when we all get together, but we certainly have a lot of fun on and off camera. That's for sure.
But I'm curious, if you could have a superpower, which one would you choose? What would it be?
I think I found a new one. I want to be Captain Narco, what is it?
Narcolepsy?
Narcolepsy, yeah. Like super nap man. I want to take a nap man.
That's my...
I want to have like a onesie. I want to have onesie with my footies and the whole thing, and it's like sleep.
My husband's
just want to be able to nap whenever I want to nap. You know what I mean?
My husband has beat you to that.
Oh,
yes, we call it narcolepsy because you can sleep at any time.
I love that. I want that superpower.
It's an incredible superpower.
I want that superpower.
But I'm a little jealous because I'm a golfer. That hole-in-one would work with me. I mean, I'd be the best golfer in the world.
That's right.
I'd be the hole-in-one man. Hey, thank you, man. We love when you come here. We love it. You're absolutely so talented. And it is Captain America Civil War. It's in theater in the IMAX this Friday, May 6th. Make sure you go check out Jeremy Renner, everybody.
Hey, coming up next, Carrie and Inaba is here. This is exciting.
All right. She's the beautiful judge on the hit series Dancing with the Stars. Please welcome Carrie and Inaba.
You know what's so funny? Gelman whispered in my ear, he goes, Carrie Ann may do a split when she comes out. And I saw her out, but I go, no, I don't think so,
I can do this today.
Because last time you were here, you did the split, which was impressive.
Well, I didn't know I was going to do the split. I walked out and I was like, I'm doing the split. So no, I have to get back up.
An accidental split.
It was an accidental split,
yeah. So there's a rumor that there's a new love in your life. Are the rumors true?
Yes.
Who's the lucky man?
His name is Rob Derringer, and we met
The
recently.
actor.
Yes, he's an actor.
Yeah,
He's a
of
soap
course.
opera actor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But he's done a lot of things. He's not just a soap opera actor.
Right.
But yeah, we met, and he took me on my dream date. Like, you know, when you're young and you have an idea of like what you want to do for your first date. Mine was always to have like a late night on the beach, wine, candles. And so that's what he did. He took me to Malibu, went down a go-kart. We were kind of like off in the forest. Then we climbed down the side of the mountain. We got to this beach. And he laid out this beautiful, like, it was a dream. Like, it's the date I've been waiting for my whole life. 48 years old, and I finally had my dream date. My God.
What's so good about it?
Are you really 48?
Girl, I am 48.
You look amazing.
Oh, thank you, Mom.
Thank you to Mama right there in the front row.
Here today.
There you go, Mama.
Those are good genes.
Thank good genes. Because, you know, what can you do?
But you know, it's good to hear that, because I can tell by the way you're talking, it is like you're so happy. We're so happy when you're happy, because everybody deserves to get that dream date. He seems like a romantic guy, which is very nice.
He's a really romantic guy, and it feels really grounded. Like, I can actually see spending the rest of my life with him, which is not something that I really thought of
ever said.
Yeah, like, I've never said that. I know you well. You know,
I've known you a long time.
But it's a whole different feeling. Like, you look at him, and there's, even though it's not perfect, he's not a perfect person. I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect. But when I look at him, I go, this is a good man. I can see this forever. So it's really exciting. I hope I didn't jinx it by saying that.
No, you
Way too early to say that. I don't know.
No, because things that we say here like come true.
That's what we're manifesting.
Good. Yes, we are manifesting. Yes,
everybody think about what you want. We're manifesting here.
But something that's very important to you, though, you are a big animal lover. So is Rob a big animal lover?
Yes. I have 3 dogs and 2 cats, because, you know, I do a lot of rescue. And Rob has a raven.
What? A raven?
How did that happen?
Don't ask me. No, he actually rescues animals too, and he rescues birds. He has this raven that had broken a wing, and he's had him for 10 years. His name is Lucy. It's a he. It's very confusing for me because he's a he, but he's Lucy, and he's a raven, and he's bigger than all my animals, and I'm a little scared.
Has the raven met the cats yet?
No, not yet. I'm a little scared. This is going to be, we're going to have to blend the animals.
Yeah.
And I'm a little nervous because the raven is like big and my animals are like this. My chihuahua is going to be eaten by the raven. I'm a little scared. I'm hoping not.
Oh my gosh.
Tell you what, that'll mess up at home.
If anybody has raven tips, just send them my way.
Yes, if you have anybody at home with your ravens, please
send me information.
Then we'll get it to you in the inbox.
Please do. I would love that.
Yeah.
I would love that. Thank you.
You know, your mother's here, your beautiful mother's here, and Sunday is Mother's Day.
Yes, it is.
So we're just curious, did you get your mom a gift yet?
Yes, I actually did. I went shopping the other day, Mom, and I got you a gift, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I sent it to you because I wasn't sure if I would remember to bring it, so I thought it's safer to send it through the mail.
Oh,
so it's here for her, and she'll be able to have it on Mother's Day. Yeah.
That is so nice.
I'm not telling you what it is. You're welcome. I love my mom.
Our gift to you was to put as many cameras in your face as we possibly could.
Super close up, Mom. Super close up.
That is
So cute.
she is very a doll.
Everybody, yay for Mom.
Listen, we have to take a commercial break, but we're going to come back and find out what the latest news is from the ballroom. More with Carrie and Inaba when we return. I loved it. More with Carrie. I don't see you that excited very often.
No, that's the most I've been excited this whole season.
Yes.
This has been, I mean, it's been a great season, but they're all so good.
That's
It's hard to, but I got
praise for you.
Yeah, well, it was a 30.
And I got to say, Ginger's been really surprised. Ginger's been great. Ginger and Val.
Ginger is good.
And that was,
Val, they're contenders.
but that was the first perfect score of the season for anybody, right?
Yeah. And what was nice about it, it was iconic night. It was icons, and so it kind of suited the night because it was classic and it was kind of old school, and they really just hit the Viennese waltz beautifully. It was beautiful.
How nice.
It was touching.
And now the original 3 judges are back together.
Yes, the
gang's
OGs.
all back together.
The OGs. And we're all just like old crotchety people. You should see us behind the scene. We're all like, But we, you know, people wonder because we fight a lot on camera, but we actually genuinely love each other.
Yeah.
Like before each show, we hug and we go, I love you, say what you want. And then we can go at it during the show. And then we're like, That's so funny.
You have to be able to do that.
Yeah.
You can't do
You guys know, like you have to, it takes a team, guys. It's always a team.
Absolutely.
So.
But I'm curious though, did you know Bruno and Lynn before you did the show?
No. And what's funny is auditioning for Dancing with the Stars, I met with every single choreographer in Los Angeles. They brought us in like 5 times and they tried all these different pairings to find the right chemistry.
Wow.
And in the end, the day of, they brought in Len and Bruno, who I had never met, and because they were doing the original show in the UK. And then they found that we had the best chemistry, and I was really honored because I was the only American judge, and I was like representing Asian Americans.
Yeah,
I was all proud of myself.
Is Bruno still like quasi-nude backstage? Because when he's hosted here, he is like in his underpants until we go out on the air. We're literally putting his clothes on him. Like, Bruno, you have to put on your clothes now.
Yeah, he does not like to wear clothes, guys. He's always in his underwear. He loves his body.
Yeah, well,
and he's
got
always
a great
sitting
body.
like, forgive me, but he's always sitting like this, like
and
like kind of like this, pointing. I'm like, okay, got it. I've seen it. We've all seen it.
but next week, something that's going to happen. It's a judges team up challenge.
Yes, it's first ever.
What's that?
22 seasons, first time we've ever done this. It's the Judges Team Up Challenge. We get to go in, I'm creative directing with a team, Bruno has a team, and Len has a team. I chose Antonio Brown and Sharna, and Paige and Mark. Great. So that's my team, and they're going to be great together. We're going to do a really cool number.
And do you know what kind of dance it is? Or
I'm coming up with a whole idea. It's this really cool number. I don't want to give too much away, but it's kind of like athletic and like their bodies, and I love doing this. But
it's going to be hard though. If you did that and then they come up for the scores, you better give your own team a 10.
Yeah, that's the hard part. So America's voting that week, which is great. So they get to be the third judge because I don't think we get to vote on our own. Although I would like to, because I have like a 30 paddle hidden just for special occasions. But I might bust out the 30 paddle on my own.
Now, have there been anybody this season who has surprised you though?
Yes, we have a contestant, Niall DeMarco, who is incredible and just so inspiring. He is deaf, and he is dancing with PETA, and they are just blowing my mind every week. What he does and the way he's able to feel and interpret the music that he cannot hear is quite incredible.
That he's never heard, right? He's never
been able to hear. His whole family, yes.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
It's really inspiring. I love our show because sometimes we have these wonderful contestants that are so inspiring, and you walk away and you just feel better about life. You know?
Well, you know what? Congratulations. Season 22.
Yes.
Whoa, I love it. And then it's Dancing with the Stars. It's on Monday night on ABC. Make sure you check out Carrie and Inaba, everybody.
Hey, we're going to open up the inbox when we come back.
Welcome to the inbox, everybody. What you got over there, Kel?
Mary Beth Gifford from Delran, New Jersey. Delran, yeah, I know that neighborhood. I have to confess, I borrowed Kelly's phrase of, "May the 4th be with you," when I texted my sister to wish her a good morning. And like a good Catholic girl, she, of course, responded, "And also with you."
Speaking of the 4th be with you, Meg Shute from Springfield, Ohio said, "Hi, Kelly. This was my little stormtrooper Riley this morning at preschool, also celebrating May the 4th. There you go, Riley.
Yes. So we have a poll here. What is the poll?
Yeah, we had asked about favorite Star Wars character.
Favorite Star Wars characters.
Han Solo is in the lead, followed by Princess Leia and the Darth Vader.
What?
Yeah,
that is an outrage.
Darth Vader.
Oh, my God.
I like Darth Vader.
Oh, my gosh, who doesn't? Yeah, he's the best. Tess O'Sullivan from Elon, North Carolina said, "Kelly, when Bradley Cooper came over to your window, you should have said, 'How would you have me open the door when you know I look ratchet?'"
All right, everybody, stay right there. We'll be right back.
For more information about anything on the show, visit livekellyandmichael.com.
It's also, it's a little creepy. People want to be invisible so they can sneak up on you and not know what you're doing. And, you know what I mean?
But I think that's the X-ray eyes would freak me out.
Yeah,
that's the one I wouldn't like that
mind
one.
reading.
Or I would like to fly.
I just would like to eat carbohydrates whenever I want.
That would be a superpower. And we were talking about celebrity sighting. Faye from Warsaw, Ohio said a friend who was serving a hot dog at her daughter's volleyball game at the concession stand ran into Martina